probiotics. What is a probiotic?
Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit how you can actually absorb the Nerf 1 and the Nerf 2, right? So I'm just curious, how many of you in here actually know you're supposed to be on a probiotic? All right, so keep your hands up if you're currently on ours. If you drop any down, I'm going to hurt you. All right, so guys, I think it's pretty clear from what we're seeing in media and stuff like that is that everybody should be on a probiotic. Safe, right? Okay, do you know anybody that's ever been on an antibiotic?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know of anybody that eats food that's non-organic and has antibiotics in it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so do you want them to take the best probiotic? Okay, so we'll talk a little about that in a minute, but everybody needs a probiotic, and here's why. If you get paid, do you want all the money or a little of the money? All right, so when you take your protein of Nerf 1 and Nerf 2, do you want all the benefit or some of the benefit? All right, so here's how it works. The efficiency at which your digestive tract works is directly proportional to how much you can absorb. So the probiotics that are in our digestive tract, their job is to help us digest, break down, and then actually take in those nutrients and get the benefit from them. At the same time, they're designed to protect us. Our immune system lives in our digestive tract, and God did that for a reason, because we're not the brightest people, right? We eat stuff we should not. But so the immune system lives there, right? So the probiotics are part of that defense mechanism to keep the digestive tract super healthy. Anybody heard the term leaky gut?
Yeah.
All right. How many of you want your digestive tract to work really well? How many of you want your buddy's digestive tract to work better than it does? Right? Okay, the probiotics are critical for that.
Okay, well, now we want a probiotic. So what about our Probio? Why is it so different from what's out there on the market?
Awesome. So I've been a part of creating multiple probiotics, and with the probiotics, this one is drastically different. And I think we all know that nutrigenomics, LifeVantage, that's where we're going, right? That's what we're doing, and we're way ahead of the curve. And technology. From everything that we do to the products to how we present the business, right? This probiotic is just that. It's a patented technology where it's 15 times more effective because of absorption. Getting the probiotic in you is part of the battle, but getting to where it needs to be is the other part. And so the technology of the Probio and what we have, where you actually have it in a timeless fashion where it gets everywhere throughout your digestive tract, is critical. Right? You're able to get all of it throughout the whole intestinal tract. You have bacteria from your mouth all the way out. And unless you're taking this probiotic, it's not happening. Right? There's 5 specific strains that have been studied. Those specific strains are designed for what they do. You don't need a ton of strains, and you don't need a super high dose if it gets where it needs to get. The other part, the Well-Immune that's in it, guys, that product, that is beautiful when they put it together. When I teach it for a company before, right, we use 2 different products, a probiotic and a beta-glucan, which is what Well-Immune is, right? Why? Because I've never seen them put together like this, right? And on top of this, the Well-Immune, which got studies of itself, that's what helps regulate the immune system. How do you think your immune system needs to work better? Yeah, you ever known anybody that needs their immune system not to work so good, called an autoimmune condition? Okay, the Probio that we have, it allows your body to heal the digestive tract. At the same time, you're helping to regulate the immune system. So if it needs to raise up, it raises up. If it needs to decrease it down. So it's a huge benefit to every single one of us, no matter how old you are.
Okay, well, let's talk about, so how do you take the Probio, so those 3 little spheres? Is there a best, well, do you want to
I'll let you go on this and I'll come back. How about that?
So, there's best, bestest, and bestest, no? Okay, so the best way to take the Probio, as we mentioned, we want the Probio to get to our small intestine as quickly as possible. So the best will be to take on an empty stomach. So first thing in the morning, you get up, or just in the middle of the night, if you're wandering around going to the bathroom, just take your Probio. And I'm not kidding, actually, you could do that. So take it on an empty stomach because it's going to zoom through your stomach the fastest and get to where it belongs, okay? The next best thing is if you don't want to take first in the morning or you forgot, it's better to take it with the rest of your breakfast because it's always better to take the product than rather not. Then the Nerf 1, Nerf 2, take it together half hour after you took your Probio with your breakfast and with the Omega Plus we're going to be talking about because the ingredients in Nerf 1, Nerf 2, some of them are fat soluble, so you want a bit of fat with them, and the Omega Plus is the best way to take it. So Probio first, wait for half hour if you can, and take the others. So in the past, 2 years ago, I mentioned to separate nerve 1 from nerve 2. This is a different formulation. Take everything together, and you will have a happy body.
Yeah, part of that is, guys, you know, if we make it too complicated, right, what happens? People don't do it, right? So absolutely, best case scenario, probiotic by itself, but if not, just, it only works if it's what? In you, right? So take it together if at all. Just get it into your system. It's critical that these get in your system, and the effects are absolutely cumulative, and it's synergistic with not only the individual product, but how the products work together.
Okay, so with that, I say, when I say take it in the middle of the night, why not? Some people like to take it before going to bed. So whenever it's the best for you, I'm going to say, take the damn thing. So this is my normal way of talking. I have a dirty mouth. Come on, I'm French, so, but we are going to win Sunday at the soccer game. So then we're going to be talking about the Omega Plus. But before we talk about Omega Plus, let's talk about Omega 3.